Hi, today we're going to look at graphing logarithmic graphs. These ones get a little more complicated now opposed to the basic form because now I got this number out front and number at the end that kind of changes things. But before we do that, let's look at the basic form of this. When I say that, I'm only looking at log base 5 of x. 3 and the 1 we'll deal with later. So, but that's okay because everything starts off the same way. What's my base? My base, that little 5, we say b equals 5. We have our 3 coordinate formula type thing here. We're going to take that 5, we're going to plug them in. So we've got a 5 there and 1 over 5. Let's take these 3 coordinates, and now notice I have a new step down here. We're going to graph just the parent function of just what these 3 coordinates are. Okay, so I'm going to go over 1/5. I'm going to go down 1. I'm going to go to the right 1, go up and down 0. I'm going to go over 5, up 1. And then okay, so the reason why I did a little dashed line here is because this thing will change on us. Why is it going to change? Well, that 3 and that 1, we have to kind of keep in mind going back to order of operations, where there's certain things that we have to do first, and we're going to make sure we take care of multiplication first and then the addition. So what that multiplication does is I want to take all of my y values and I want to multiply them by 3. So right here, we're at 1. We multiply that by 3. 1 times 3 is 3. This graph now ends up going up here. I'm going to take 0, multiply that by 3. Stays the same. Take -1, multiply that by 3. We are now down there. Okay, so this new orange line is sort of our new answer, or I guess a new graph, but we also got to deal with this +1. Now, if you go back to your vertex form of a quadratic, you'll see that this is kind of familiar with slight little changes. This hk and the number out in front, the a. So k tells us we're moving up or down. The h says we're moving left or right, but in opposite directions. And the a all the way out in front says whether or not we're going to get wide or thin. And if there's a negative in front, if we have to flip it. So this one is going to then end up taking our graph and shifting it up 1. So we're going to take all this and move everything up 1 spot. We're there. We're there. I guess I should do this in a different color. We'll move up 1 to there, there, and there. And now we got green, we got orange, we got purple. Purple's my color that I'm looking for. So how's this graph performing? Well, this graph is going to forever go to the right very quickly, very slowly. It's creeping up. It's never going to stop. In the reverse, this thing will forever go downwards, and it's creeping up to that y-intercept or that y-axis, but never, ever, ever going to actually touch it. You have an asymptote here at x equals 0. And that's graphing a logarithmic graph.